Why can't Austin Energy get a handle on their billing issues?
I think that everybody is asking, why doesn't this billing system work the way it should?
A KXAN investigation into billing errors at Austin Energy is getting results tonight.
He says send a payment normal, but we're still going to charge you the $700. No way in hell. I'm not going there.
After our report, an Austin City Council member is calling for a change in the way the utility handles complaints. Our year-long KXAN investigation found Austin water customers being charged too much by mistake.
Now KXAN investigator Shannon Wolfson talks with the man in charge at Austin Energy, who tells us it's impossible to catch these errors in water bills before they reach the customer.
Well, one of the reasons this issue is so complicated is because Austin Energy handles the billing for Austin Water. I want to share with you, just to show you the kind of response we've been getting to this story, an email I just got in the last 15 or 20 minutes. It's from Wade, and he says, I thought I was all alone as someone with an outrageously high water bill. Well, after our report first aired earlier this month, we are still being flooded with this type of emails and phone calls about these billing mistakes. We've been asking, who's responsible for these issues? I'm Shannon Wolfson from KXAN. The answer from City Hall is this man, who makes more than $310,000 a year as the general manager at Austin Energy. Larry Weiss answers only to the city manager. No other accountability. There are clearly people who are having issues and feel as though they are being overbilled, and we've certainly proven that has happened in some cases. Is this an issue you're addressing?
Yes, and we're sorry about the ones that we overbill, and it's legitimately our fault. Typically that comes from manual reads of meters and a wrong entry. It isn't caught by our system.
You guys have this high-low system that's supposed to kick out the highs and lows, the unusual bills.
That's difficult in water, by the way.
Tell me why.
To have a system that kicks out water reads is a lot different situation than one that kicks out electric reads, because of the variations that you'll have in homes.
We've been told all along, frankly, and I'm going to be honest with you, that this high-low system, that applies to water bills. I mean, that was the assertion that was made to us.
Okay.
So if that's not the case,
we better
really
find out, because I don't know. Because I don't know.
What I hear you telling me is that this high-low system isn't going to catch these.
Yes, it is on electricity.
On water is what I'm saying.
It may not.
Do you believe that the Austin Energy billing system is working well?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We do over 6 million a year bills. 6 million. That's a lot. The audit we did was for the electric side, and we found 99% accuracy.
So no audit has been done on the water billing?
I can't speak for that.
So I'm curious if you think there's ever a time that it's okay that any bill is not correct, that someone is overbilled.
I don't think it's okay, but the amount of billing that we do, we know there's an acceptable amount of errors. That is standard in our industry. And in fact, some of the billing problems that we have is the fact that they are automatic and customers aren't checking their bills. We still mail you a bill, but maybe you throw it away thinking, hey, everything's automatic. I check mine.
How often do you report to the city manager about what's going on at Austin Energy?
Quite frequently. Depends on the issues. But normally it's an issue that I really need to advise him, hey, this is going on.
Would you say he's satisfied with the billing system here?
Probably about the same level that I am. You know that we need to continue to work to be the very best we can, and that these are sophisticated systems. We have millions of bills to process, and we would like to be 100%. That's what we would strive towards. I guess it's a difficult chore to get there.
So when it comes to accountability for any mistakes, ultimately who's accountable?
Both of us, the customer and the utility. The customer's got a responsibility, I think, to pay the bill if they used it. They've got a responsibility to call us if they don't think it's right. And if we make a mistake, we have a responsibility to fix it. We have a responsibility to apologize. We have a responsibility to make everything right.
Well, bottom line takeaways from our time with the GM at Austin Energy. The high-low system is not reliable when it comes to catching water billing mistakes. And Austin Energy doesn't know how accurate they are when it comes to water bills because there has been no formal audit of that system like there was on electric bills. And Larry Weiss says customers should take responsibility for following up when their bills are higher than normal.
But many customers say they've been doing that with very little luck.
Well, that's right. So we took those complaints to City Hall, and we found Mayor Pro Tem Cheryl Cole is proposing the appeals process go through a separate city audit.
And I guess we're going to hear more about that at 10, right?
We are, absolutely. It could help, how it could help customers, rather, and also what the man in charge, Larry Weiss at Austin Energy, thinks about that.
Shannon, thank you.
Great. And online right now, you can see all of our previous investigations and Shannon's full unedited interview with Austin Energy General Manager Larry Weiss with this story on KXAN.com.
And if you have any thoughts on this investigation, join us for KXAN Live. That's an interactive chat between you and Shannon where you can ask her more questions about her report. KXAN Live online in this story at KXAN.com.
And if you have a story tip you would like KXAN to investigate, send us an email at investigates@KXAN.com or call our tip line 512-703-5255.